So this video isn't a video that I've really planned on doing. As you know, I did my overview video, which was just supposed to be an explanation in not a lot of detail of the steps you need to take to go on the Disney programme. Because obviously I've been doing more posts about, I've been doing more posts on my blog in detail about each step. But I'm not ready to do the dorms post on my blog yet. There's still, I think I still need to do the visa appointment post on there, so I thought I could do dorms to camera and upload it just so anybody who's preparing for the dorms email in the next couple of days are aware of what has happened to the UK applicants who are leaving for Florida on June 3rd. Now basically you are told throughout the whole application and interview process that you can only live with people who arrive on the same day as you. So if your arrival date is June 3rd, you can only live with people who arrive on June 3rd. Now we've been seeing, I think, people from Mexico, Spain and Canada have all been going over the past couple of weeks. And yesterday, which was May 20th, June 3rd has got the dorms email, and dorms is just the Disney website where you put in your living preferences. It looks like this. You will get 2 emails. The first one is just basically what it's about and the link, and the second one will have your way of logging into the site. Usually with dorms, depending on your arrival date and the housing inventory, you can select up to 7 other people to live with. Obviously, I've said it before, I had roommates already sorted and a group of girls that I wanted to live with that I'd gotten really close to. So yesterday was a little bit sad for us when we found out that due to the housing inventory they have left, people arriving on June 3rd could only select 1 roommate. So our 3 location preferences, our first is Chatham Square, then we have put Patterson Court and the Commons. Now the Commons used to just be for people doing the cultural representative programme, but it has now opened to everybody else. Top 3 room size preferences were 3-bedroom apartment, 4-bedroom apartment and 2-bedroom apartment. So you could have 6 people, 8 people or 4 people living together. So obviously we wanted to find out what had gotten wrong, like why we couldn't live together anymore. So Lisa went into the group, the Canada group, and the Canada people arrived this week, I think. And what's happened is that groups of 4 people have been put in apartments for 6 people. So obviously that now means that there are 2 empty spaces or an empty bedroom in that 6-person apartment, which I guess means that people arriving on June 3rd or just before that will be filling up those spaces. Now dorms has changed since last year, I think it was. It used to just be 2 people to a bedroom. Now they have triple occupancy where it's 1 bed and a bunk bed. So 3 people in 1 room, and there is a box next to the room size preference that you can either tick to say you don't mind having a triple occupancy room, or you can leave it blank saying that you would prefer not to have triple occupancy. I wasn't going to make a blog about this because it didn't seem like there was a lot to say about it. I mean, obviously me and Lisa have applied to live in Chatham, and we're probably going to end up living with people who are already there. It's something we're just going to have to deal with. We're going there to work after all. It's a shame we won't get to live with the girls we wanted to, but everything happens for a reason, right? Now, what has happened since then that made me want to do this video is some of the people have come forward to talk about their options. A girl on the group called Melissa has posted saying that she's arriving on the 27th of May and has just received her dorm email. Her and her roommate got bunk beds even though bunk beds were not part of their choices. Now what Disney do is they tend to take roommate preferences over location preferences, so you have more chance of staying with your roommate rather than getting the location or room size that you wanted. Now Melissa refused triple occupancy but still got that anyway. So just be aware that even though you may apply for a certain type of apartment, you probably aren't going to get it. It's just the way it goes. Because I think when the people from Canada got their dorms email, they were allowed to select up to 5 people to live with, and we've only been allowed to select one other person to live with. So in our minds it's pretty clear that we're going to be moving in with people who have already been there for a couple of weeks at least. Because you had to print off and take a boarding pass with you. It basically just says, "Congratulations, Rebecca Bretherson. You have successfully pre-registered for Disney internship and program housing. Please arrive at your scheduled time on your arrival date." So yeah, they say that the housing team will do everything they can to place you in your preferences, but your preferences are not guaranteed. In fact, the last page that I have here is in big red writing. It says, "Please note there is a possibility that none of your preferences will be available on your arrival date." So my advice for future applicants and for the people leaving on June 10th or any other countries that are leaving after June 3rd, it may not be the same for you because a lot can happen in a couple of weeks. A lot of people might finish their program and leave housing, so there might be more room available after June 3rd. But just be aware that people arriving on June 3rd and a bit earlier than June 3rd have only been able to select one roommate and generally haven't been getting their location preferences. This isn't a rant or a complaining video, it's just something to make you aware of how housing works and how it may not be such a good idea to plan ahead and try and find roommates because you will not be guaranteed to get to live with the people that you wanted to live with. So that's going to be it for today. For my next video that will be after this, I'm going to do a beauty and skincare / hair care things that I'm taking to Florida because I have problematic skin and problematic hair, so I thought it might be handy to show the kind of things I'm taking to help deal with that while I'm in Florida. So thanks for watching this video. I hope it helps and I hope it's made you aware of how it works. See you next time. Bye!
And I'll keep wondering